Welcome to Family by Nature. We have our main man, my best friend, my childhood friend from school. We've known each other since
and we bear the same name as well, Douglas.
Age 13.
Yes.
And we bear the same name.
And I'm his property mentor. He's my digital mentor.
Yes. It's true.
Yes.
It's true. He inspired me to real estate because he's the real estate guru.
Yeah.
And I took him to
he took me through to digital marketing, digital everything.
So,
and I'm still confused.
So that's Douglas Oppong and Douglas Nimo.
Yes.
Emmanuel Nimo. And Doug came from the UK. He's now in Accra.
Yeah.
And he said, good, I'm coming to Kumasi to visit my parents.
Doing wonderful property things.
Yes. So Doug, introduce yourself. Say, yes, I've said a lot, but now.
Okay, welcome to Family by Nature.
Yes, sir.
As you heard, I am Douglas Oppong, and Douglas is a good friend of mine. We've been calling each other about 20 times a day. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if our partners are not too upset sometimes through the night. And other times I have to text him to say, can you talk?
Yeah.
You know, because he's very inspiring and we inspire each other very well. I'm into real estate, finance, and everything in between. And he's into digital marketing and online business and everything in between. So these two match, you know, there is fintech, there is everything else that needs to be done technology-wise. And so I think that it's time that people like us are able to look beyond the traditional ways of making money, of real estate, of business setups, and to take the 21st century means of doing it. And that is where we are trying to move ourselves to. So my visit today is to say hello to lovely Ella here, hello to Douglas, and hello to everybody else in the family. And you know, if you haven't watched Family by Nature, you go through YouTube, watch Family by Nature. You'll see their journey from when they planned to move to Ghana. And they've been in Ghana for over 1 year, and I've met them twice now. And they look lovely, amazing. They make everything look simple. I know it's not simple. So they have the secret, and I'm sure they'll share it with us.
Yes, and I know what we're doing.
And right now, as part of my my induction welcome, I am going to have the traditional palm wine. This is like wine, which is tapped from the palm tree in Ghana.
This is fresh.
And it is very fresh. So I want Douglas to pour me some.
This is called in Tunkum.
Yes. So we drink it mostly in a calabash. Yeah.
We'll get our own.
And I'm gonna have my one. If you want to join me, when it comes to Ghana, you need to pay homage to Family
by Nature. Cheers.
Cheers.
You're invited. Subscribers, we love you. Oh, amazing feeling.
Yeah.
This is so fresh.
It's like sweet white wine.
Yes.
Yeah. Without the gassy bit.
Yes. I asked my you know the doctor I told you, the herbal practitioner.
Yeah.
I asked him about palm wine. So it's good for the brain. So, and the doctor said, very poor.
Of course he drinks it, so it's going to say it's good. Everybody who says something good for the brain means they do it.
I was laughing.
So it's amazing. You know, we are going to explore a lot of property deals here. For people in the diaspora, I'm speaking to you. If you've taken loans to build a house in Ghana, if you've taken loans to build a house in Nigeria, wherever you are watching us from, you need to rethink. You don't live in the country, perhaps, or you are thinking about moving here. While you're doing that, you need to think about how the property is going to make money for you to be able to advance your coming to Ghana to stay. Yes. That is what Douglas and Ella did. They invested in Ghana real estate, they made the move, and the property is working well for them. There are a lot of investments that we're all doing, and so that is what you need to do. Don't take the loan. Build a house and put a watchman in, your uncle in, your auntie in, and be paying the bills. In the 21st century, that is not a model that works anymore. So join Family by Nature. You will see everything that you need to do to create a system that works for you. Douglas Nemo will talk to you about systems.
We've talked about...
What about systems?
Systems. This is something that... if you've watched some of the videos, I talked about... that one is coming now. I talked about how we moved to Ghana. You know, we didn't have any savings.
Yeah.
You know that. We didn't have any savings. But what we've done over the years is to build a system. We talk about systems a lot. And what is a system? A system is basically like they have different systems. We talk about business system here.
Yeah.
And in terms of revenue or income, it's something that you build that doesn't make you income. I mean, when you are building, like, let's say you are building, you're doing a project to do Airbnb.
Yeah.
That time, it doesn't give you any income when you are building.
Yeah.
But when the system is built, that's when you see revenue.
Yes.
So it's just like building an e-commerce platform.
Yeah.
You put in the time, and later you start seeing passive income coming in. Just like my Amazon business. Like the whole of last year, I invested just like 3 weeks. The whole of last year.
Amazon.
But every month there was money coming in because of the work I did earlier.
A system, let me just summarize it. A system is you do the work once and it generates income all the time. They call it residual income sometimes.
Yeah.
But a system can be your main income source.
Yeah.
I'm into real estate, and so what I do is I build systems in real estate that generate income. For example, I had a 3-bedroom house, and I don't live here in Ghana often. I come back every 1 or 2 years, and I thought, discussing with Douglas, I thought, look, we could make money from this. So I decided to save some money and to convert it into 7 apartments. Now I'm in Ghana. I'm living in one of them. The 6 are making money for me every single day. When I'm not here and I'm in the UK, they're still making money for me. That is a system. So I can literally come and live in Ghana and not have to work because I've got something that is bringing money all the time. He's got online business, an online business which he introduced me to it in 2015, I think, wasn't it? Yeah. So you can sell stuff on Amazon and everything else, and coaching. So that system, he started it, and now the system generates income every month consistently without him having to work it. If he works it, he's just trying to enhance things and to develop things and to take in new technology. But that system is what is taking care of them here. These couple can literally put their feet up like that and drink palm wine all day long, and the money will still be coming. So if you're planning to move to any African country, then you need to build a system. If you don't have a system, you'll be caught with pants down. That is why a lot of people come to Ghana, come to Nigeria to settle, and they cannot do it. And they run back to the UK, to America, to Canada, because they do not have a system. You must build a system that generates income consistently. And then if you have other things you want to do, you can do.
You can still do it. Yeah. You know that once the system is built, it gives you the freedom to explore other things. For example, now I can teach others. I have the time.
Yes.
Because I don't have to be there to make that money.
Yeah.
Now the system is built like now in my 8th year, 2015. As soon as I got into Amazon, I got you in.
Yeah, I got it in 2015
yes,
as well.
2015, I got you in.
And my brand name, Babu Bazaar, was doing very well. But you know, real estate, I was a real estate guy, so it took my mind. Yeah.
But, I mean, your Amazon account is still there.
It's still there.
It's still there.
Yeah.
You know, and we did a lot back then, designs and so the system is like Doug said. Once you build, you put in the effort first, and you will see the results straight. But once it's built and it's generating income, you can walk away and do other stuff, and that gives you the freedom now to teach others.
And that leads me to point number 2. In building a system, you need to invest in yourself. Doug and I have invested so much money in ourselves. I would like to think I've invested over $20,000. And Doug, I'm sure, has invested money.
A lot.
You know, we've invested in Jeff Walker, Grant Cardone, all of those. Todd Brown, Russell Brunson, whom you met in the US. So we've spent so much money, sometimes $2,000, $3,000. At the time we're spending those monies, we didn't even have money.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it's my mortgage money that I have to use to buy those courses.
I remember.
But it's paid off because now, if you talk about real estate, short-term rental, Airbnb, you go to YouTube and you type my name, you see I'm one of the masters in it. I've interviewed the world's best Airbnb entrepreneurs, and I teach people how to run their properties. So if you've got a real estate property in Ghana particularly, and you want to make it a real estate investment income thing, you need to contact Family by Nature, and they will put you to me. But that is what we have been doing. Invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Up to now, Douglas still invests in himself.
Yeah, I don't.
And, invests in his kids as well. He also invests in his kids.
Oh, yeah.
Pay money, online courses. That is how you build a system. Don't just think you can come and do it. You have to learn from the best.
You see, Doug, when you were coming, one thing I
Have
realized.
a bit more, please. This is Oliver Twist at the Family by Nature home, and I am enjoying it. Yes. Oh la la. Yes.
You remember when you were coming? You see big houses here.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I realized, when you come on Ghana holidays, is different from when you live here.
Yeah.
Now we are here like 1 year, 2 months now.
Yeah.
And a lot of the houses here, you see, the owners come on holidays, they spend some time, they go back.
They leave it for 8 months, 1 year.
Yeah, a lot of them are caretakers are taking care of it. So you realize that when they move, it's like when they retire. And why retirement? Because retirement is a system,
Yeah.
It's like you do the work all this just paying,
And
when
then all of a sudden they start
paying.
Yeah.
That's how. But you don't have to wait till retirement these days. Like, you don't have to. What Doug did was amazing with his property. I remember he had this 3-property house at that time.
3-bedroom house.
Three-bedroom house, massive, nice 3-bedroom house, and so he's going to use it for apartment. So he just converted that place, including the boys' quarters. You knocked the boys' quarters off.
I knocked the boys' quarters down. I knocked the garage down. And the 3-bed house was converted to 4 apartments.
4 apartments.
And the two-room boys' quarters, I knocked it down, converted into a 2-bed, 3-bed, 3-bed, making 3-bedroom apartments as well. Don't worry, if the fly comes out, eat it. It's all part of protein. I don't have a lot of protein. So if the fly comes out, and I'm going to enjoy it. Don't worry. I can see Dick's face.
You look forward.
So that is what I did. And frankly speaking, when I was coming to Ghana this time, I decided for the first time I was not going to bring money. I only put £50 in my wallet. This is £50.
Oh, I've not seen pounds for a long time.
That is the £50 I put in my wallet. I've been here 1 month this Friday, and I've not touched it. Why? Because guests are consistently coming to my system income generation machine. And so I don't have to worry, because in Ghana we spend cedis. So I have cedis coming. Just last night, 2 guests came in, and boom, 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 money is gonna come. On my phone here, I've got Vodafone and I've got MTN. So when the guests come, they pay into this here. And when I was in the UK, I would usually use my international bank account, EcoBank account, to be spending in the UK, but the money was coming from Ghana. It was coming in cities. So if I go to the restaurant, if I want to buy petrol, smaller things like that, I use my Ghana card with my UK card, EcoBank, and that is what I spend. It's not money generated by pounds. It's my city money coming from my system.
That's
So can you imagine if I'm spending the cedis in UK? How much more in Ghana? That is why my £50 is still in my wallet, and I'm sure I'm gonna take it back.
Yeah. And that's exactly what I was saying. I mean, we have a video coming out where we talk about moving to Ghana without savings. It's just like that. It's just like that, because we came maybe like £200 left in our account.
This is amazing.
But because now we can take the thing. Yeah, so we talked about
we talked about point number 2, which is invest in yourself. Point number 1 was creating the system that will generate you income. Point number 2 is investing in yourself. A lot of people are afraid to spend money to do courses, online courses, or to attend seminars or go to webinars. They would rather spend time on Netflix. They would rather spend time watching television series when they should be investing in themselves. You cannot create a system if you don't invest in yourself. For me to be in the short-term rental industry as an expert, I had to spend a lot of money to learn from the best. There are guys in the US who do courses and I had to train under these guys. I had to submit myself under these guys to learn what they do. I had to interview at least 20 people from Singapore to New York, New Jersey, Australia. All of these people are Airbnb experts who I needed to get to understand how they do it for me to be able to create a system for myself. So that is the second thing. The third thing is not to listen to everybody. When you want to create a system, remember the system is geared towards helping you to be financially free. You're moving from US or anywhere in the Western world, you want to come back to Africa. So you need to have a system. One, you create that system. The second one is you invest in yourself. The third one, you don't listen to people. The moment you open your mouth and tell somebody closer to you, you see, us in the diaspora, especially Africans, they love the comfort zone mentality. They have the comfort zone mentality. What is the comfort zone mentality? Comfort zone mentality is, oh, they've bought a house through a mortgage. They can have fish and chips when they want. They can have a burger when they want. They drive their car to school. So they are comfortable. They do not see through how they can build a system for themselves. So they come here, they take loans, they build houses, and then they go. The reason they can't come back is because they have a comfort zone mentality. They come here, there are the flies, there are the challenges, the roads are not done, the tap water is not coming on, the lights come off and on, and immediately the expectations are out of the window because they have the comfort zone mentality. When you have a comfort zone mentality, you cannot build a system because you're always thinking, I have to go to 9 to 5, I have to go to a job, and they pay me salary. If I leave the job and I start something on my own, who is going to be paying me? Comfort zone mentality. So if you want to build a system, you must leave the comfort zone mentality and be prepared to take risks that will make sure that your system is built once you invest in yourself.
That's powerful.
That is very important. What do you think about that?
That's powerful. There is no growth in the comfort zone. There is no growth. Growth comes only in the stretch zone. It's only when you stretch yourself. And like Doug was saying, I think 2014, we both made a promise to ourselves. I remember when Jeff Walker launched his course. It was called Product Launch Formula.
Product Launch Formula, PLF.
Yes, and that time it was $2,000. That was 2014.
Yeah, November.
And remember,
it was
your birthday.
Yeah. I remember everything. My mind is like a photograph.
It was my birthday. And I said, Doug, that's the best gift I can give to myself. Let's go into this training. Let's go into this training. And that was the first time we invested heavy in like a mentorship. And Jeff Walker students have made over $1 billion in revenue.
Billions,
I mean, you can type Jeff Walker, you see his students. And that was the beginning. That was the beginning. From there, we started investing in ourselves. And it showed us how to create products.
Yeah.
Like digital products, physical products. It was like a journey that we've not even, about list building, a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And it evolved. So Doug focused, his area is the real estate area. He's real estate. And I'm into the digital marketing, entrepreneurship, and online business stuff. So what Doug was saying, like building a system, we are talking about building like a financial system, a business system, something that will produce income for you, just like we see with pensions.
Yeah.
It's month consistent. One thing, living in Ghana now over a year now, is if you don't have a system,
you cannot survive.
You really come here with savings. You come with savings.
It's impossible. You would go through it like a hot knife in butter.
Money runs fast, especially when you buy like provisions and stuff that like UK you pay like pennies and stuff.
Yeah.
Like let's take like oil. When we came, oil was nothing. It was like 20 cities, 25. Cooking oil. Now it's 55 cities, even the smaller ones.
Yeah.
So if you have a big family like us and you don't have a system in place, you run out of money.
You will.
And you go back. That's why my advice always is this. Whilst you are doing your 9 to 5 job, sometimes you don't think of moving. We've all experienced those times when we say, oh no, we are not moving to Ghana. But focus on your job, but start building a system on the side.
Yeah. Can be your side hustle.
It can be your side hustle.
Yeah.
Build an online system. If you're an expertise, monetize your expertise. They call it knowledge commerce.
Yeah.
Kajabi calls it knowledge commerce.
Yeah.
Teach online, do workshops, like provide value.
Yeah.
You see?
Because everybody is good at something.
Yes.
I'm a finance guy, but I specialize in real estate. Ella is into health. You're into online digital marketing. Everybody has something. You perhaps looking or watching, you're perhaps better at butterfly collection. Somebody's good at killing flies. Somebody's good at drinking palm wine. Somebody's good at constructing roads. Everybody has got an innate talent in them. But because of the comfort zone mentality, we trade our talents for consistent income. So instead of me bringing out the best out of me, I'd rather go and work. I'll go and do a course, take up a course I don't probably like, go and work in a place I don't want to go, speak to the boss who spits in my face every day I don't even want to see. Because my gem is hidden inside me and I'm failing to realize it because I want to be in the comfort zone mentality. Once you get stayed in the comfort zone mentality, you cannot move on. So one of the key things I said, don't listen to people. But the other things I wanted, the fourth point I want to make is, if you want to build a system, be dogged about it. Be dogged about it. Be unshakable, unmovable, consistent, determined. That is what my friend and the wife did. I remember very well when he told me they were coming to Ghana. Even me, I asked him, have you thought about the challenges you're going to face? He said yes. It got to a point in time, I shied away from talking to him about challenges because he started to get a little bit hot under the collar. And that was the first time I realized he got hot under the collar. And he was hot under the collar because what he was seeing, I wasn't seeing. And I remember other friends of ours, professional friends, who asked him, who had already been here before for 2 years, practiced law, worked in law firms, and literally ran to the airport with their pants down. So they asked him, oh, but have you thought about, the challenges? You're going with this big family. Have you got savings? Have you got this and that? So when you talk to Douglas about that, that is when he began to get a little bit hot under the collar. I didn't know until he moved to Ghana because he had made his mind that he was coming. But although I speak to him every day and we know we have systems, the system he was creating is what he relied on. And that has kept him for one solid year here with a whole big family. And they've not had to be paid by anybody. No. They've not borrowed any money from anybody. No. But the system...
We don't even have a bank account here.
Well, there you go. The system is taking care. So the fourth point is, when you want to create a system, whatever system, whether you're setting up a business, real estate, online business, whatever, butterfly collection, tomato collection, you need to be dogged. Listen to no one. Just go like a horse with blinkers. Put your head in first, and then you come out. Because if you don't do that, you have everybody distracted you. So your wife can distract you, your husband can distract you, your brother, your sister, your father. Keep it to yourself and just go for it. I think that's what Douglas did, and that's what Ella and Douglas did. Yeah. And that is why you are here. That is why I'm sitting here in this lovely, breezy place talking to you about creating a system.
That's powerful. That last point is so important because like you said, like close friends like in UK, even my family in the UK, even in the beginning, say it.
I mean, I was the typical comfort person, like having a job,
comfort zone mentality,
having the monthly income and everything, security, and behind that he was building up the system, which I regret I haven't done before, because I had a different kind of path. It wasn't planned for me to come here at the beginning. I did my degree, I wanted to do my master's, then COVID came, long story. But when I decided to come here, I should have started a system there already. So I
Yeah.
had to start from scratch.
Yeah.
I wished I would have done it before.
Earlier.
It's possible.
Yeah.
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 You see. So yeah. So I wish I would have listened to him way
I
before.
built it
came
even
here.
for you.
Yeah. And before
Yeah.
it wasn't even in my mind to come here.
Yeah.
Like 3 years ago, if somebody would have told me
You've
go
been
to
living in Ghana.
no, I wouldn't have.
I think.
But it changed my mind, especially when during the COVID time when you've got
Yeah.
more time to think. You're really tied in at home and everything. I mean, you've got your job, you've got the convenience, always the convenience.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, if you
comfort
go
zone
to the
mentality.
corner
Yeah,
shop
comfort,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
You've got corner shop here, you can get everything you want.
Yeah.
You can get everything you get in the UK and everything. You can
Yeah.
get everything here.
Yeah.
The convenience. So where's the
Yeah.
convenience? The comfort. Okay, what kind of comfort do you have? You have the comfort to have a monthly income from what you can have to pay your bills, you have to pay your rent, you have to pay your mortgage, you have to pay a lot of money for electricity, gas, this and this. And we are freed from that. I mean, the only thing we have to pay for is gas.
Yeah.
Twice a year we buy a big bottle of gas, food, and electricity. You don't have any rent to pay.
No
so
rent
the
to
freedom,
pay. You bought
the
the house.
pressure that you normally have at home, like, I need to pay
The rent, the mortgage, that's the
and all
pressure.
the bills are coming in and everything.
Car
You don't have
loan,
this- just
you know,
the freedom here that you
in
have.
the Western world, even clothes are bought on credit. Everything is on credit.
You don't even have a car.
Yeah. We don't have a car here.
And your point leads me to the final point, which is number 5. Managing your expectations. When you want to move to Ghana or Africa or Nigeria, anywhere from the Western world, because you have lived there, and some of us have lived there over 30 years. So, you know, we've grown up there,
Yeah.
you know, building our careers and our businesses there, and we know the system there. So we're so used to, again, I come back to comfort zone mentality. We're so used to the comfort of the Western world that we always want to compare here, Ghana or Africa or anywhere we're going to that. So the moment you hit the tarmac and you come in, the first thing you realize is the sunshine
Yeah.
hits you, the heat hits
your face.
That is your baptism of fire.
Yes.
And that is
I like that
your
one.
wake up call to say, this is a different environment.
It
and so
is.
your expectations must begin to come down. Because if you're expecting roads paved with gold, you know, you've booked this apartment or property on Airbnb, pictorially it's looking wonderful. Don't expect it to be looking wonderful when you come. Because the roads are probably not even tarred. The roads are probably not tarred. The property might be nice, but the road may not be tarred. You know? And don't expect to go to a shop and have everything that you've had in your Lidl or Marks and Spencer or Sainsbury or wherever you are there. You know? But there are shops in Ghana, all right, you can shop, but the prices are very high compared to where you come from, because the goods are coming from there. The goods are all imported. It's an imported. Africa is all import. They don't manufacture jack. That is why I'm inviting you to come do some manufacturing.
Yeah. We need.
You know,
I mean,
They've got the resources.
they've got the resources.
They've got the
yeah,
resources.
but they're not doing.
But the manufacturing aspect of it, this is where there's a problem.
There is a problem.
Most of the resources here, they're sold out. You know.
Yeah. So manage your expectations when you're coming.
that's powerful.
Yeah, you need to manage your expectations. Even on the roads in traffic, you know, don't think that the rules of the road, everybody complies with it. No, manage your expectations. When you go to the shop, manage your expectations. If you're building a home here in Ghana, manage your expectations about the staff. If you have a business, manage your expectations about how they work. Their work ethic is not what you have over there. So you've got to be here in it to be able to understand the system. That is why you can't run a business in Ghana or in Nigeria or in any other African country, sitting on your high horse in Europe or in America or Canada and thinking that the business is going to do well. No, you are wasting your time and your money. You need to be coming down often to see what is going on, the staff, how they're working, the time management, the efficiency and everything else. So manage your expectations when you want to come over and do something here. And so to build a system, you need to manage your expectations. That is the final point.
I mean, this
You
is
have an open mind. Definitely open.
Have an open mind, as Ella
You have to have an open
Come with an
mind.
open mind. Yes.
I didn't come with an open mind. I didn't have a lot of expectations like I don't know.
Did you
I know
think,
it was
did
the
you think,
holiday.
did you think you come into former Gold Coast Ghana, so gold was going to fall from the sky for you?
No, of course not. I've been here before. I mean,
yeah.
I don't fool myself.
Yeah, yeah.
Expectations, I was expecting my family's here. There's love, there's the sun, the weather is nice and everything. It's a good lifestyle, but you have to really keep your mind very open. Don't complain about little things.
I love that.
Sometimes you
Please
just
say
have
that.
to.
No. Wait, let's
to-
repeat. Let's repeat. You just said a sentence. Don't what? Don't complain. I want to complain.
complain.
Yeah, say that. Yeah.
Don't complain too much.
Don't
about little
complain
things.
about little things.
Yeah.
A lot
Humble
of
yourself.
yes,
Humble
a lot of
yourself.
people, a lot of
Humble
people
yourself.
from the diaspora, because they think they're born there, because they think they live there, because they think they're making good money, they're doctor, accountant, blah blah blah. There, they come here, and every little thing they want to complain about.
Because they're comparing too much.
Your expectations.
Yeah.
Manage it. Stop complaining about little things.
Yeah.
Listen to Ella.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so powerful, and that's what shocks people. Like people here expect, like they also have like certain expectations of people who come from abroad.
Yes, they also have the expectations of
Yes.
you and
Yeah, of
I.
course.
Yes.
Coming from abroad.
So,
yes.
for example, oh, you're in a big car, big house, and everything. So when they see us, like for example, I don't drive. Over 1 year, I don't own
You've
a
not
car.
driven, yeah.
And the thing is, I mean, I had a car in the UK for Germany. I drove for I think about almost 30 years
You always
driving.
had a car.
No, like driving. So I've been driving for the last almost 30 years. So moving here, and because we worked from home, my plan was everything was designed within a walking distance. So, and I always separate a need from a want. Do I need a car?
Or do you want it?
Do I want a car? Yes, but I don't need a car now. So I said, good, let me invest that money for using a car in building my property. So I cannot put a car here when the whole place is not casted.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So these are some of the things that people expect you from outside. Oh, maybe you have to be in a car and stuff. But for me, I don't care what
Yeah.
people think.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was a time I went to a shop with the girls.
It was so occasion.
Yeah, and I'm always like casual,
I wanted to-
shorts,
Yeah.
slippers and stuff.
Low key.
Very low key, and I wanted a change, just a change, for the guy who asked me for money to eat. So I said, okay, let me go to get a change. And the guy said, at the till said, no, they don't have a change. And later I said, oh, you have very nice products. I think I have to come here and buy some for my wife. I said, do you have an online shop? Because they were selling like fragrances, beautiful, natural stuff. Should be online. And we bumped into conversation. They realized that I was in digital marketing. I said, oh, this is what I really wanted to learn and stuff. And later he said, sorry, but in the beginning I thought you were their driver.
Our girls, for Lilia and Alicia, they thought he's
Yeah.
the driver.
They thought you
Yeah,
were
the
dad. Your kid's driver.
There were two. The girl thought
Mindset.
the girl thought I was their father, but the guy thought I was their driver. So that's why he didn't. In the beginning, he didn't give me the change, but later he gave me the change. He's saying that sorry, he didn't know, like somebody doesn't know, asking for money, he doesn't know what. I said all I needed was the money to give to somebody. It's not even for myself.
Yeah.
And later he gave me a number and he wanted to introduce their boss to me to promote their business.
That's where you're going to make your commission.
You see, so just low key, manage your expectations, and you'll be fine here.
That's a nice story.
That driver thing, we even laugh about it in the shop.
Yeah.
You know, so just like Ella said, just be humble. There are opportunities here. I always tell people, there's a reason why they call it developing countries and developed with point full stop. There's no growth, very little growth in those developed countries.
Yeah.
Here, you can make an impact here.
That is why there are a lot of doing well business people here, because the place is fraught with problems. Wherever there are problems, there is a need for solutions. And when you are able to provide solutions, that is how you make your money.
Oh, yes.
That is how you create a system
Yeah.
to solve people's problems and make money. In the Western world, that is difficult for people, to entrepreneurs to make it big, because there are one thing if you think about a solution to a problem, there are thousands of people who thought about it, mega people who are already doing it. So your impact is less. Whereas in an African developing country, when you start to get a problem to solution to a problem, you find that sometimes you're the only person who has that solution. And that is how people who come from the diaspora start businesses, and within 5 to 10 years, they are millionaires already. Things they couldn't have, statuses they couldn't have achieved when they are in the UK. You know, we all run businesses all these years, and we've not been able to make it bigger. But here you can make it bigger.
We've talked about it. Like in the UK, you have the communities. You have the Asian community, the black community. Within the black community, you have the African community,
Jewish community,
all this.
Caribbean
So like,
community,
so if you are a black-owned business, it's sometimes very hard to cross over to the other communities.
The ceiling is very high.
Very, 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 very high. So here, you don't have all those problems. So just I always say that we didn't go to Europe, or we didn't travel to stay there forever. My prayer is that one day you have an exit plan. Have an exit plan and start working on it now. And the reason why we are doing this interview is before we move. I always stress before you move. Like I said, we came with no savings, but what we had was a business built, a proven business, a system built over 7 years. So when I was coming, I had no fears, because most of the fears is financial fears.
All the fear is financial.
The reason why people go back mostly
is financial.
It's financial.
It's financial.
Yeah. So if you have something that comes in, like for example, we have the e-commerce side built across multi-channels. Each one, this one will split maybe $50 here, $100 here, and it ties up together. You see, and when you are able, like Ila said, get rid of some of the major utility bills. Now we have water. We don't buy water.
Off-grid.
Yes.
Electricity can be off-grid.
Yes.
So, solar.
So in future we'll look into solar. But we don't spend a lot of money on heating. Like we spend no money on heating. Like even like drying stuff. You just wash something, hang out.
5-10 minutes is dry.
But look at how much we spend. We are a big family.
Dryer, yes.
The money that we spend on.
Can I just say something with the problems?
Yes.
And having an open mind to come here.
This is going on the open mind concept thing.
Having an open mind to come here, you should come with a lot of expectations. What you said was very important, because when you come here, of course, when you come with the system, doesn't mean you can't go out of the system, do something different.
Yes. You can come with the system, still go out of the system, do something different to enhance, to just add to it. Yes. Okay.
So you come from overseas, you have a kind of different thinking box, you see, from what the people have here. They all have got their own environment here, the way they think, the way they know stuff and everything. So you come here, you've been here for a while, and you think, this is really sometimes that's easy to fix. It's a problem, big problem here, it's easy to fix, but wait a minute, I know how to help it, I know how to fix it, I know some people who can contribute to make this problem go away. And this can actually produce a new system and create a new system for you, going to a different kind of area. So that's why I say, come with an open mind. You should have your system, like you said, because otherwise you're not gonna make it here. You're just gonna be running back. We use all your savings and everything.
You run back and complain and say, I went to Ghana and I blew all my money that country, or I went to Nigeria, I went to Kenya and I settled and I ran back because the system, the people, it's you. Not the system, not the people. People are staying here and making tons of money.
It's a personality thing as well. I've got a different personality from other people. I can adapt quickly, I'm very flexible, I like challenges. I started my degree when I was 39. I was a very mature student. I worked full time, I had my 7 kids. I couldn't have done it without my husband. He supported me a lot. But I like challenges. So when I came here, I knew there's going to be problems, to solve, like water problems, electricity is not always there, but it's not really a big problem. And then we solve the problems. Then you can come here, you have a system in place, but when you come here, you will see things where you see,
you have to
wait
adapt.
a minute.
You have to adapt.
You adapt, and you can help to solve the problem, actually.
Brilliant.
That is a new system in place. And make lots of money out of it and help
Yeah.
other people
Yeah.
to have jobs. You know, you contribute, you give back to the community.
Yeah.
You see.
Let me go on that. She just said something very important, that you can come with your system, but because of the new environment you find yourself, you adapt, and you can actually create a new system. That is very important.
Because you've got
That
a
is
different way
powerful.
of thinking.
Because you've now got a different way of thinking. That is powerful.
That's perfect. Because like what Ella was saying, your system makes it guarantees.
That you're okay, your
Yes.
foot is on the ground, it's firm.
You don't worry about where the money is coming from
Got
because you
security.
built it. Gives you the security. That's why I was saying that once the system is set and you are here, now you are open to creating new
Anything.
systems.
You can be
new
more
income
creative.
stream.
That's powerful.
And that's exactly what we
It's
are
peace of
doing.
mind to think
It
about
gives you
it.
peace of mind.
Over there, I would never have thought to think about
Because you're thinking
things.
about bills,
Yes,
bills.
That's to work.
A barrister
5
friend
days
of
a
mine
week.
who says bills, 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 stupid bills.
Yes.
One day, this pastor at a friend's funeral, his dad's funeral, the pastor was paying a tribute, and later he was exhorting us, and he said that I never thought bills were going to. I was going to have problems with bills in this country like this. He says in the Bible, it says, "Goodness and mercy shall follow us
All the days of your life."
Now bills are chasing me
All the days of
my
my
life.
It's not even funny though.
That's not
And
funny,
then,
but hey.
I mean, we
But it's
laughed. It was a funeral thing, but we laughed the way he said it. He said, "Now bills are chasing me
All the
all
days
the
of your
days of my
life."
life instead of goodness and mercy." You know, and that's the one thing that you don't have it letters, and like if you have you pay and you go. You know, you don't bills don't pile up like in the UK or in the West, like you buy a lot of stuff from credit, and you know, so it gives you the freedom
To think,
to
be
think of-
creative, bring out your
Yes.
talents, and create new
yes,
systems.
systems. That's
As
that
Ella
point,
is
like
saying, yeah, that's
that
important.
sometimes because we are so focused on the bill side, we don't have that freedom. Like Ella and myself, mornings, that's our lovely people. We just sit here.
Yeah.
We just sit here with our coffee,
Enjoy yourself.
enjoy now, just or walk about and just
Yeah.
discuss about things that we're going to do.
Yeah.
You know.
It's important to create systems,
Yeah.
because creating a system has allowed me to come to Ghana anytime I want. I'm staying here 2 months. I can extend for 3 months, 4 months.
You don't have to think about the
and
money.
I still do my UK work here online.
Yeah.
Mortgage brokerage, financial tax, blah blah. I can still do it, but my system of real estate residual income is bringing me money, and so I don't have to now hurry up to go back. You know, a lot of people when they come, they can't stay 3 weeks because they have to go back and check in, clock in. You know, when you've lived outside, you've come from here, you've immigrated from any African country, and you've lived in the Western world for more than 15 years, you need to start thinking about coming back home, building a system that would help enhance your financial freedom.
Exactly.
That's important.
That's powerful. They build a system.
So you summarize
Okay,
your version
so-
of building a system and have an impact.
okay, so the most important thing is that before you move from UK, US, or from diaspora, before you move here, now you are in a 9-to-5 job, you have your profession, you are a professional, that's fine. But start building an online business or a system. If it's real estate, start doing it now. Don't wait till you move, because mostly when you move, let's learn from those who moved earlier and went back. Most of them is because of the lack of system, something that will produce income on a regular basis, like having a pension. We don't have to come here as pensioners. You can come, but we can also come here young and make an impact.
Young and vibrant.
Yes, because
And enjoy it.
yes,
enjoy it.
actually.
because these people, I mean, the locals need our expertise. When we come together, those in diaspora and those locally, we coming together, we can change Africa. That's it.
Excellent. Ella, what's
Like-
your final thought?
Like I said, come in with an open mind. Like my husband said, have a system in place so you don't struggle. Come with an open mind. Yeah, and try to solve problems here that are here. while you were living here, you see the problems around you, try to solve the problems with your ideas and your expertise, because everybody's got ideas, everybody's got some expertise that they can bring into wherever in Africa, that I'm speaking about Ghana now. But yeah, they can bring their know-how and knowledge here and help other people and contribute to the country, you see. But yeah, have a system and take the leap of faith, really.
Leap of faith, wow. That's amazing.
Powerful.
Take a leap of faith, Ella says. I think they've said it all. What I will say to you as somebody who is into real estate, if you've got a property here you built with loans or your own money and it's sitting down, and you need to use it as a leverage to generate income for you, you can get in touch with Family by Nature, or you can go to, get in touch with Family by Nature. They'll put you through to us and would help you use your property, your asset, and make it an income generating, asset for you. So I hope you've listened to the digital marketing guru, the health expert, and myself, real estate guy, who are just trying to help encourage you to do something for yourself and not live in the comfort zone mentality.
Exactly.
That's it. So guys,
thank you
thanks
so much
a lot
for listening.
Thank you, Doc.
Love you
Thanks for
guys.
coming. Now, you know what we are going to do? We are going to have part 2. Now we are going to enjoy.
I hope you come soon.
Yeah.
And
Come and enjoy.